It has been a while since I was on this vlog. In fact, it's almost going on a month and a half, maybe even more, if you actually look into it. The last time I made a post, I think, was when we were doing the Spartan race, and I had a great time. And then I posted something last weekend, and that was a great time too. But I don't know, haven't done a vlog in a while. And I'll tell you a little bit the reasoning about why. I quit my job. If you watch the vlogs, you know, all 27 before this one, you know that I used to work for UNC Pembroke as the university videographer marketing the university with video. However, I've decided to quit. And my last day was last Friday. Wow. It feels good, it feels awesome. It feels a little bit sad though. I mean, UNCP has been a big part of my life. I graduated from there, and then I've worked there for 2.5 years now. Everyone that I work with is awesome. I love everybody. I miss you already. So what am I doing now? Well, I'm gonna work for myself as Sandhills Videography, which is my small video business that I've done some work on that you may have seen in certain vlogs, but it was just getting to the point where I was working 40 hours at UNCP and then another 20 or 30 every week on Sandhills Videography, and it got to be too much. And it was one of those things where I knew it wasn't gonna last forever. I was trying to really, you know, make hay while the sun's shining while I could, but I just kind of had to make a decision. And it just made more sense for me to focus on something that I own, something that I've started, something I've been working on since 2011 when I started Sandhills Videography, instead of putting my time and energy into UNC Pembroke, where I feel like because I graduated from there and because I've been working there for 2.5 years, I've grown as much as I see myself growing there. I you know, in my capacity as videographer, it's not like I can get promoted. I'm the only videographer, and that's all I'm making. So, you know, to grow professionally, I can't do that in that particular environment. I have to branch out, I have to move, I have to do something. Now, this isn't something that I've just done without thinking about it. There's a lot of planning that goes into quitting your job. And I've watched a lot of YouTube videos from Malin Darris, so he's a YouTuber, and also Casey Neistat and a few other people on YouTube, and I've really kind of listened to them and what they've done, how they work for themselves, and what they do to stay motivated and to keep grinding and keep making it happen, you know, so that you don't get stuck in a rut or you don't lose your focus. So in order to quit my job and to work for myself, I had to get some ducks lined up. Basically, I had to make sure that I had no debt. I did not want to quit with debt. About 1.5 years ago, I started upping my college loan payments from $200 a month to $1,000 a month. Not everyone can do that. I was in a position where I was able to use a lot of my freelance income to put directly into my school loans, and so I paid those off last November. So that is a really big load off my financial shoulders. And then also my car is paid off. Of course, my car could get in a wreck tomorrow, knock on wood, but it's paid off for the time being, and so I'm really enjoying the fact that that's one less bill as well. I've also made sure that I've saved up enough money to, you know, carry me for the next couple months if something doesn't happen, or if, you know, I could break my leg or whatever. You know, I have the ability to at least pay for my rent for the next 6 to 8 months. That's also really important. I also made sure to get my video equipment up to par. So, you know, if you own a business of any sort, you gotta make sure that your equipment is going to be quality and you can make a good product if that's what you do. And actually for this last year, the last 12 months, I probably spent $14,000 on video equipment. Again, lucky enough to still save while I'm doing that, but a lot of it was just because I needed that equipment. I knew that if I was gonna quit my job, I needed to have the right equipment to, you know, go out, and if someone says, you need to shoot this interview, you need to shoot this, you know, scene, you need to do this, I want B-roll of that, I wanna make sure that I could deliver a quality product and charge what I think my skills are worth, because I also have the equipment to back it up. I also upgraded my computer so that it's like phenomenal. It runs like a machine now. And actually, I posted a video a couple months ago in a vlog about my computer setup. I've upgraded since then, and I want to make another video because that video is outdated. This is a good computer now for video editing, and I'm proud of it. I also needed to make sure that I lived in a good place for my business, and I made sure that my market is going to suit me and is going to keep me afloat. Pembroke is a really great area because there's not a whole lot of people who do what I do, and there's a lot of people getting married. Lumberton and Laurinburg and Red Springs, all these people, I don't really see other videographers from this area. So I've made my imprint, and I've been involved in pageants and weddings and other live events and stuff like that with this area. But my living situation is gonna change a little bit. So I'm here until mid-June, maybe the end of June. That's when my rental contract ends with this house. So then I'm moving back to Pinehurst, actually, right by Sandhills Community College. Now that is a very, very familiar area to me. I know the area like the back of my hand. I grew up in that area. And Pinehurst is a really great area. There are a few other videographers there, but I do know the area. I was actually a part of the Chamber of Commerce there back in 2011 and 12 and part of 13. And so I know a lot of people there. The biggest thing to remember, and for me to remember for myself, is that this is a time of experimentation. This is a time of testing the waters to see if I really do enjoy owning my business. Now, I've owned it since 2011. I've operated Sandhills Videography for 5 years. But to do it full time, I have never done. I've gotten a little taste of it over the summer because I was a 10-month employee at UNCP, so I didn't work 2 months over the summer. But I would say that I got a little lazy over the summer because I knew I'd be back. You know, it was like, well, this is a hiatus. Let's enjoy it. Let's have fun while I can. But now I know that this is business. Like, I gotta stay focused. I've gotta stay real with this, because if I start, not caring, or if I start, sleeping the days away, or if I just start, traveling and not watching my financial situation, Sandhills Videography could fall flat. It's a sole proprietor, so it's just me, and I take responsibility, and a lot of the equipment that I buy is coming out of my personal bank account. So I've just got to be careful, honestly. So that's the gist of what's been going on, and I hope you understand that I was just too busy to do a vlog, I mean, working 60, 70 hours a week, every week, between UNCP and my freelance business, Sandhills Videography, really didn't allow me much time to just be human and to enjoy life. So anyway, if you guys have any questions about owning your own business and what it's like to have that transition between working full-time for another company or a business, or in my case, a university, to transitioning to working for yourself, comment or send me a message. I'd love to hear from you and see what you are thinking about. Maybe some of you have already done this sort of thing, and you can give me some tips and some tricks. But I'll tell you this, everyone has been so nice and supportive. Even though UNCP, there's some people who are really, disappointed that I was quitting. Obviously, there's gonna be people who are just sad, and I understand, because I'm sad too. But at the same time, they have been supportive, and they've been encouraging, and they've said, Ed, you need to do this. You're gonna question yourself, and you're gonna wonder if you don't. You gotta make sure that you can take that step and to kind of reach out and get out of your comfort zone, to work for yourself, and to try it out and see if you like it. All right, so like this video if you like my story, comment if you think you can add to it or you have a story of your own, and look for more posts and reviews from me in the future. Orca Bags, a company out of Israel actually, just sent me some more items for me to review, so look for those videos too. I'll check you guys later. Take care.